Hello there, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks. And this is the Tech Travel Geeks unboxing and first impressions of the Karrong torch that I purchased on Amazon. Now, when traveling, one of the key accessories I tend to have with me most times is a torch. It's a very handy accessory, and in situations where you have low light or you maybe don't know where the light switch is, it can come in very handy. So I ordered this one on Amazon for around about £10, and it arrived in a simple white cardboard box. Let's see what's inside the box. It's really pretty straightforward. So inside the box we have a bubble wrap bag, which in turn, has something a bit broken. So I'm going to have to fix this myself. Oh dear. So it looks like the power button has come off. That's really not very good. Let's see if we can fix it very quickly here. That didn't work. That's a real shame. Okay, so as I take the torch out of the box, the button itself seems to be broken, which is not at all what I was expecting. Unless this is a feature, it's a build-it-yourself torch. Now, that seems to have got into place, and it does work. It's very bright, but my button is not there, and that grinds my gears, or so they say. Let's try putting this together again. So this is really not very good. Let's see how we could put this together. There's obviously no instructions, as you see there. Now, by intuition, or by my understanding of how these things work, the membrane goes in, and you can see I can press buttons from there. So that's great. Now, I'll put that in there, and then probably that goes over the membrane, so that you get some light going through it, and this goes around it and clips in somehow. There we go. So you need to finish final assembly yourself, and this doesn't look as if it's going to be very good. I'll probably just fix this up with some super glue. Now, obviously I purchased this on Amazon, and Amazon's customer service is excellent. It really is. I've had no issues in well over 10 years of using Amazon, and I could probably just return this and get a refund. In some cases, they even let you keep the broken products, but in this case, I think that we can give them some slack. For around £10, I have a very capable torch here. Now, the reason I purchased this is that it has a rechargeable USB battery, so it uses micro USB to charge a lithium-ion battery in the torch. It's, as you can see, a very powerful LED with a nice big lens on it, and it is very bright, and it has multiple modes. Now, as well as that, when you're wanting to, you can pull this up and have what is that? That's it. You can turn it into a lamp. There we go. So it has a lamp functionality as well. And you need to activate that, you need to long press. So it's multifunctional. It's a torch that is very powerful direct beam. It has a lamp as well as a magnet at the bottom. So obviously this doesn't act as a lighting thing, but it's handy, for example, if you want to attach it to something metal, say a part of a car, and use that for not only producing light, but becoming more visible in potentially emergency situations. Now, that on button is now quite well done. Maybe, as there's no instructions in the box, this was actually a self-assembly power button, but I seriously doubt it. So, first impressions are actually terrible. The fact that I had to assemble the button myself is not really a sign of a well-built product, but apart from that, it seems to be nice and solid, and its functionality of your lamp, or COB torch as it's referred to, it does work. So I'm going to wrap up this unboxing and first impressions by stating that I'm really quite disappointed about how this arrived. No instructions, and I had to put the power button back in myself, but my intuition took me to the right place. Now, this is declared as being waterproof. I doubt that's the case, especially given the way that membrane and that power button is built. So one thing to bear in mind is that the lithium-ion battery in here should be enough for around about 4 or 5 hours of use in bright mode, whether that is your bright direct light or it's the lamp light. You have around about 4 to 5 hours battery, and you also have the advantage of being able to recharge via micro USB. So if you have a power bank, that may be a way of doing things. So it's a nice sturdy device. I wouldn't consider this to be waterproof, especially, as I said, the way that power button was on. It has plenty of modes, as we saw. That's your standard mode. That's a slightly dimmed one. It has strobing, and that's it. So the 3 modes are there. You have high beam, medium beam, and strobing, and the 4th being your 360 lamp. So I would not really recommend this unless you have a specific use case for it. I'm sure that there's some more reliable brands with maybe some more reliable features out there, but for around about £10, it's pretty good. And it comes with a little micro USB cable, which might be useful for charging other things as well. So let's wrap up this quick unboxing and first impressions of the Karrong torch, rechargeable USB torch. If you enjoyed this video, or if you want to ask more, feel free to reach out to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube by leaving a comment below. And thanks for watching. If you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. I'll just leave the 360 lamp on and go.